Hello everyone and welcome back to our clone of Word 365. If this is your first time watching this series, then the link is in the description below, the link to the full playlist, as well as the link to the source code and all other resources used in this series. In this episode, we'll be building functionalities for the print and the print preview. So let us get right into it. First, we'll write for the printing of the file. So we cannot use print because print is a keyword in Python. So let's say print file. And here we have to do two things. First, declare the printer and then the printer object, and we use it to do the printing. We are calling the kill printer, capital P. And then inside here, we pass in the option to make it a high resolution printer. So kill printer, it looks like this one is not imported. So I can just move over it to import it from there. So kill printer dot high resolution. Okay, so this one will give us a printer object and then we can use it. It will give us a prompt, that small window that comes before that has the options to either print or not print. So when you click on it, a window will pop up, you define your print settings, and then if you choose to accept to print it, then the printing continues. So that one will be our dialog. So kill print dialog. And then we pass in the printer object and then also self. But this one too is not imported, so be sure to import it also. And in case that import is not working for you, let me come up here. The printer, kill printer and the kill print dialog are both being imported from pyqt5.killprint support. So if that import is not working for you, you can type it there manually. And then now we come, so if prompt, that means if the person actually accepts to print the file. So if print.exec equal to kill print, so if the person accepts to print the file, then we want to print things out. So self dot text edit dot print, the print with the underscore. There are two of them, but the print with the underscore. And let me pass in the printer object. Yes, that's just it, and then we will get our document printed. So let me comment this one up. So up here we can make our connection to print the file. Let me close this dialog. Self.action print dot triggered dot connect. We want to connect it to the self dot print file. We can run our code now and see. And as usual, let's open our test. We can, of course, make it large. the whole font size. Let's select it. Okay. And do whatever we want to do. You know that the coloring and those things will work, so I'll not spend so much time there. But where's our print? Yes. And then now this dialog pops up. This is the dialog, the prompt we accepted using the kill print dialog. So you can see all of if there's any available printer, you are connected to a printer, it will show here, but I am not connected to any printer at the moment. But I can choose to print it to PDF, of course, and it will work. So let me just choose print and then print test, just to show you how it works. So of course nothing shows, but if I open the file on in my Explorer, you see that the file was actually created. So this is my Explorer. You can see that the print test is also here, and I double click on it to open it, and you see that the PDF came just as we expected it to be. So that is it for the printing of the file. We can go ahead to do the print preview. That one is also quite simple. For that one, we will have to first declare some other function, and then we import it in another one. Define the first function that we want to import. Maybe you call it preview. And then that one will be quite simple. So the self dot text edit dot print, and then we want to pass in the printer object, self dot printer. Then but in here we have to pass in this object also, so print the parameter there. Okay. And then we now create the function for the print preview itself. So in here, again, we declare the printer object, so printer equal to kill printer, and then we pass in the high resolution, so printer dot high resolution. And then again, the preview dialog also itself, so the prompt or the dialog will be equal to the same. It's almost like the first one, but this one some things will change a little. This is not kill print preview dialog. Make sure that you have this one too imported from the pyqt5.qt print support. Kill print preview dialog, and then we pass in the printer object and as well as self. The next thing is to paint accept requested or paint requested dot connect, and I want to connect this one now to the function that we created. So self dot preview, not like this, like this. Just the spelling should be correct. Okay. And then dialog dot exec, the exec with the underscore. So that should do it. And let me come here. This is the print preview. So now we can connect the print preview also. Let's test our code and see. Again, let me open, and then the print preview dialog is here. Okay, it opens, and then you can make it large. Choose to fit the screen. Let me see. The paper size also changed. Of course, it's just one page, so nothing will happen. If I select all the text, just paste it a couple of times to get multiple pages, and then okay, now I have 7 pages. Then I choose landscape. You see that all the things will be landscape now. Facing pages also. I want to show us the facing pages, and this one too is it shows the overview 4 pages at a time. I can come here, change my paper size, let's say to legal or to even A5. And then whatever I want to do now, so after that, if I am convinced or I'm cool with what is happening, I can just choose the print, and then it will print the file for me also to the PDF. So that will be all for this session of the print and the print preview. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you are new. Thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you another time with another video.